Okay guys, this is Michael again, and today we're going to be looking at starting a new activity. So let's open up that app you've been working on, and you go back to the XML, the main XML. You find it over here in the file tree, and right over here at the button, we made a button widget, and we made this on click called button pressed. So now we're going to implement it in the main activity, and this code shouldn't be here in your main activity. I had to do this twice because the first video I made didn't work for some reason. Really annoying. It's like an 11-minute video. So I'm just going to walk you through this. So first you'd create this method, public void button pressed, because that's what we named it back here, button pressed. And you always put a view v parameter in there. And view will probably be red. Just press Alt Enter when it tells you to. It'll automatically import it. And first thing you want to do is start an intent. And so an intent is basically saying, well, it's kind of in the name. What do you intend to do? You know, you intend to do something. So basically, well, we want this. This is a keyword in Java. This is a keyword in Java. Anyways, this basically means get the context from this activity that we're in now. Context, basically, it could be anything. A big, a lot of people use it for, you'll get these things. Um, it's like when you download your phone and it asks you, can my phone make in-app purchases with this app? Does this app have privileges to my camera? So basically, that goes, just put this there. You'll probably always do that, especially for these tutorials. Then which class? Well, we're going to make a new activity called SweetMain. I already made it, of course, because I messed up on the first video. So, you'll probably get an error when you type this in. Just leave it as an error for now. I'll show you how to get rid of that error later. So now, we want this string, right? We want a message to be sent as an intent. So, as an extra in the intent, I guess I should say. So, you want to send an intent to a class and you're like, oh, well, I want the message I just typed in to go with it in the edit text box that we made right here. So, the user entered something, they pressed the button, the message, this is Michael's text, which here you can create an edit text reference up here, and then an object. This is basically referencing it in the XML in the r.java class, which has everything basically that you make in here goes into the r.java class. And see why r.id. Well, there's that ID again. That's how we're linking things together. And Michael's input. So we come back here, Michael's input. Pretty sweet. Okay. So there's the edit text. And basically, from this edit text right here, we want to get the text, and then we want to make it into a string, which is the toString method. So now we want to put that message into the intent, right? Because we don't just want to send the intent, because that wouldn't do anything. The message would still be right here with us in the same activity, wouldn't move. So we're going to use this method called putExtra. And basically, guys, if you still don't know Java or well, you're not going to just learn Java like that, but if you don't know Java, these are methods, right? I think I've already told you this is a method. And basically, it has to do with hierarchy, the text view class, or edit text, all of them. All the things that are like edit text, text view, whatever, they all come from, there's a hierarchy of classes, which are these things we're writing in. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that because take a long time, but if you want to, I could put some good Java tutorial YouTube videos underneath, and you guys, maybe you watch one or two just to get the basics. They could be like 20 minutes, learn a bunch of Java. So you want to put in this extra message. Well, what is this? Well, you haven't made it yet. It's a string. It's a key, because right, if the intent gets this, they're like, oh, well, what if I have like 7 of these intents and I just want one? Well, we can identify them by the key. So go up here and you want to make this key public static final string, which is the type, and you're going to want to call it extra message. Then it's always good to just copy this. It's probably not going to be the same as mine. Copy this, paste it here, and add dot message, all caps, at the end. And of course, if you were to have more than one key, then you'd change the ending here. It doesn't have to be message, it could be dot anything. So we're putting, and then, you know, that's the first parameter in this method. This right here would be a parameter for this method, but this is a method for the intent class. So we're going to want to put message, the string we just made right here, our message that we got from the edit text view that the user entered. We're going to want to put it in the intent as well. And then we're going to want to start in the next activity. And basically, that's sending the intent to the new activity, which will start it. So now, really quick, I'm going to go over just how to get rid of this error, because you probably says, you know, you have an error there because it's not a class yet. So just come over here, right click, go to new, scroll down to activity, blank activity, click on it, and then name it whatever you name this. It doesn't have to be sweet main, it can be whatever class name you want. Just make sure you name it that right here. I'm not going to do it because I already have one. And then click finish. And okay, I'll go over the rest in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun.